Hello, it's Unholy again, and today we are going to continue our What If Dragon Ball Share the World with Toriko series. I would very much appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe and comment down your thoughts on the video. Last time we left off, we finished up the first 3 arcs of Toriko. I put the first 3 into one video because the first 3 arcs are short and I didn't want to have it where each arc has its own separate video, and honestly I don't even think it would have been worth it, to be honest. My videos will be shorter, so they won't be really long videos. I'm gonna try my best to make them short, and so the arcs will have multiple parts to them. This is part 1 of the Regal Mammoth arc, and with that we jump into the video. Toriko, Goku, and Komatsu head off to the first biotope, an island holding a research facility for the IGO and having multiple different species of animals. Here they were hired by the IGO to hunt down once again another ingredient called the Regal Mammoth, a powerful ingredient with a capture level of 48. As Toriko and the group head inside, Goku and Komatsu were amazed at the vast amount of ingredients the IGO had. Toriko tells the two that the IGO produces 30% of the world's ingredients and that they also experiment on hybrid animals that have been brought back from extinction and are mixed together for research. As Toriko and the gang head through the facility, they run into the IGO chief, called Chief Mansum, who greets the group by punching one of the hybrid animals, knocking it out. He shakes hands with Toriko and lay eyes on the rest of the group, specifically Goku. He looks at Goku and once again, like many people before him, senses the incredible power that is inside of him. Mansum then tells the group to follow him. Toriko and the group lands in the basement of the facility. Here Mansum shows the group a fighting arena where the world's richest men come to let off steam, in an arena where powerful beasts battle each other. Mansum tells the group that today is a special day. The main event is witnessing the legendary Battle Wolf brought back from extinction to once again battle the Devil Serpent, which I have to say is even stronger than the Devil Serpent that was in the first part of the video, or just in general. This is a stronger Devil Serpent. As Toriko and the gang watch a few fights, the Battle Wolf is now out in the arena ready to fight various other beasts, but the other beasts were terrified of the Battle Wolf. So Mansum, wanting to enrage the other beasts so they can engage in battle with the Battle Wolf, tells Ren, a beast tamer, to spray the arena with an odor that would essentially rile up the beasts where they would no longer be terrified of the Battle Wolf and fight. Ren angrily starts doing what she was told, but along with her, another girl helps her. Her name is Chi-Chi. As Ren and Chi-Chi does this, the arena is sprayed with the odor, causing the other animals to be enraged and fight the Battle Wolf. As the other animals charge in at the Battle Wolf doesn't move and takes on the full brunt of the attacks from the other animals. As Toriko noticed something wrong with the Battle Wolf, he jumps into the arena ready to aid the Battle Wolf. With Goku seeing this, he jumps into the arena ready for a fight. As Goku battled the other animals, Toriko realizes that the Battle Wolf is pregnant and tells Mansum to call out the fight and to tell Ren to use an odor that will calm the beast down. In canon, Ren was doing her makeup to look pretty for Toriko, and due to her doing that, she forgot the Devil Serpent was still in its cage, and the Devil Serpent was sprayed with the same odor that made the beast enraged. As the Devil Serpent was saved as the last battle for the Battle Wolf, the Devil Serpent escaped, with Ren failing to use a tranquilizer to put it asleep. Here we're gonna have Chi-Chi be with Ren when she realizes what's going on with the Devil Serpent, but here Chi-Chi is more of a fighter and she is actually powerful, so she beats the Devil Serpent, but with her almost losing her life. Not because she was getting packed up, but more so that her skills as a fighter carried her throughout the fight with the Devil Serpent, and that if she wasn't as skilled as she was, she would have died, and with the help of Ren using her tranquilizer, of course. Back to Toriko and his group. Goku took out all the other beasts that were in the arena. The entire crowd with Chief Mansum witnessed Goku's display of power. The entire crowd of men questioned how come a boy so young was able to knock out so many beasts that grown men and even armies can't even compete with. Chief Mansum, looking at Goku and Toriko, noticed that the both of them have incredible power within them. Toriko in his gourmet cells and Goku with his ki. Mansum, talking to himself, says that the boy will need a teacher to properly control his power, since ki is the other half of gourmet cells. More on what I mean by other half in part 3 of this What If series. Mansum also reveals that he knows a few people who could train Goku. Suddenly, Chief Mansum is impaled in the chest by two strange men, revealing a GT robot and Android 13. With this, the large crowd of men quickly evacuated the room, leaving only the important people in the room. As the three stand there, Mansum goes in for an attack using his fry punch to land a blow on the GT robot, sending it flying away. Mansum tries to go in and also attack 13, but 13 quickly dashes away to keep his distance. Mansum tries to ask the two what their goal is and who's the operator of the GT robot is, and why the Red Ribbon Army is with the Bushoku Kai. The GT robot laughs at Mansum, telling him what does he think, confirming Mansum's suspicions. Mansum, with two holes in him, unlike his one in canon, quickly decides to take this fight seriously to defeat the two, but suddenly, Toriko and Goku notice the GT robot and Android 13. Toriko, wondering who the two are, suddenly felt a large power that made him instantly go full power in defense of himself, but quickly noticed who the large power came from. Toriko and everyone in the room stopped what they were doing to look at Goku. Toriko noticed that Goku is somehow even stronger than when he fought against the Devil Serpent. Android 13 smiles and taunts Goku about how he killed his grandfather and now his grandson wants revenge, telling Goku that he never expected to see him here of all places. Goku, enraged, dashes towards Android 13. Android 13 starts flying, telling Goku to follow him, leading the two outside the building. Mansum tells Toriko to go and help the boy, but suddenly the GT robot shoots out a laser beam towards the Battle Wolf, injuring it. This enrages Toriko. Toriko's fight ends the same, just like in canon, but we obviously focus our fight with Goku. Goku and Android 13 are outside Biotope 1, with 13 still flying. Goku tries to attack 13 by spamming the Kamehameha, hoping it would hit, but this ends up being futile as 13 dashes towards Goku, punching Goku in the gut so hard that he spits out blood. 13 then grabs Goku by the hair and flings him towards the building, with Goku crashing in it. 13 laughs at Goku, telling him that his chances of winning are 0. 13 tells him it's like he wants to die. Goku, standing up from the rubble of the building, tells 13 that he has to stop the Red Ribbon Army and stop him from hurting any more people. With this, Goku, using his max power, dashes towards 13 and starts swapping hands with 13, but 13 casually blocks all of Goku's attacks. Goku, getting frustrated, pulls out his power pole and starts swinging the pole around, hoping to hit 13, but once again 13 blocks all of his attacks. With Goku seeing this, he starts to question how strong is 13 and is he even capable of beating him. 13 laughs at Goku, telling him that he knows exactly what he's thinking. 13 starts shooting out blasts of ki towards Goku. Goku dodges most of them, with a few landing, damaging Goku even more. 13 tells Goku that he's grown pretty powerful since the last time they met, and that he never expected it to be by so much in such little time. 13 with a serious look tells Goku, and that is why I must kill you. You are a threat to the Red Ribbon Army and the Bushoku Kai. Goku wonders who the Bushoku Kai are, but leaves this in the back of his head. 13, taunting Goku, asks him if he really thought that he was capable of beating him when he doesn't even have proper ki control. Goku in his head confirms what 13 is saying, due to Grandpa Gohan dying before he could properly train Goku and utilizing ki. 13 tells Goku that he's tired of dealing with him and is ready to finish him off. 13 flies up in the air, charging up the SS Deadly Bomber. Goku retaliates with his own Kamehameha. Both attacks clash, with Goku struggling to keep the blast from landing. He tries to dig deep to summon more power to win the beam struggle, but sadly he isn't capable of it due to this being his current limit. Goku is hit by the blast, and as the dust dissipates, a huge crater is in the ground, with Goku in it barely alive. 13 goes in for the final blow, but he gets interrupted by seeing the core of the GT robot run out of the building. The GT robot notifies 13 that it's time to go. 13 tries to finish Goku off, but is interrupted by a fully healed Chief Mansum protecting Goku. 13 tells Mansum to train the boy up because the next time they meet, one of them will die. With this, 13 flies off in the same direction of the GT robot and they both escape. A few hours later, Goku wakes up in a room. He sees Toriko and everybody else in the room, as well as the Battle Wolf's child, whose name is Terry Cloth. Goku is then greeted by a woman with blue hair. This woman introduces herself as Bulma. Bulma tells Goku that she is the head scientist for the IGO and that while he was unconscious, they took tests on him to see if he had gourmet cells. Instead of actually finding gourmet cells, they found out his entire biology is different from humans, almost as if he's an alien. Everybody in the room sat quiet, shocked at what they were hearing. Goku speaks up and tells Bulma that he doesn't have a clue what any of that means. Bulma tells Goku that he is not human and that he's an alien and that his body is built for fighting, almost as if he comes from a race of people built for fighting. This news doesn't really shock Goku as much as everybody else. Goku says that this isn't something entirely new to him. Goku reveals to the group that his grandpa always told him that his parents came from the stars and that he was sent here. Goku tells everyone that he never took these words from Grandpa seriously and never really understood what he meant by it and always brushed it off, but now he knows that he's an alien and what Grandpa meant. With everyone else in the room as well, everyone now knows why Goku is so powerful. Toriko tries to speak, but is interrupted by Goku telling everyone that it doesn't matter if he's an alien or a human, he's going to continue being himself and continue to grow stronger so he can get his revenge for his grandpa's death and stop the Red Ribbon Army. This brings smiles to everyone's faces. Bulma speaks up and tells Goku that he is capable of holding gourmet cells. They tested how an alien's blood would react to gourmet cells and the results are frightening. She reveals to Goku that if he uses gourmet cells, he could become a superhuman, or in his case, a super alien, holding the ability to evolve not just in power, but his very being evolving into something entirely different. She gives Goku the option to have gourmet cells put inside him to grow stronger. Goku sits back and actually thinks about taking the offer. His trauma of seeing his grandpa Gohan die and him losing to 13 made him almost consider taking the offer, but Goku tells Bulma no and that he wants to grow stronger with his own strength. Toriko looks at Goku with a smile and tells him that he made the correct decision. Bulma tells Goku that he is perfectly fine thanks to Chi-Chi. Bulma leaves the room, but before she does that, she tells Goku that she has her own personal matter to speak to Goku about, but for now she leaves him to his friends. Goku looks at Chi-Chi and asks her who she is. Chi-Chi introduces herself and tells Goku that she is a ki user and that she was trained by Master Roshi, a powerful ki user, and her father, the Ox King. Just like him, she tells Goku that she doesn't have gourmet cells, but she is capable of manipulating ki. Although she doesn't use it for ki-based attacks, she can use it to heal, with her revealing that she was the one to heal Goku due to them both having ki. Goku thanks Chi-Chi and tells her that he will have to repay her. Chi-Chi blushes at Goku and tells him, "How about marrying me?" Everybody in the room looks at Chi-Chi, shocked that she brought that option up to him. But Goku, being Goku, not knowing what marriage is, tells Chi-Chi that he will marry her. With that being said, we leave the video right here. What are your guys' thoughts on this video? This is part 2. Part 3 will probably drop sometime later in a week or so. Don't know yet. But what's your overall thoughts? And if you like the video, please like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. And I want to say thank you for watching the video.